Hey, how's it going? I'm so glad that you're here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Monotech 4K digital camera for photography and video, 48MP vlogging camera for YouTube with 180-degree flip screen, 16x digital zoom, 52mm wide angle, and macro lens, 2 batteries, 32GB FT card camera. I will go ahead and put a picture right here of what that listing is. I did see a lot of people searching this camera and seeing if it's a good one. It is around $150, which is actually a good price range for a camera, at least for like my price range that I wanted to invest right now. It is going to be a full depth review. I'm going to be showing actual footage from the camera. For some reason, when I was looking into this camera, I did see a couple people like post videos about it and they weren't showing the actual footage for the camera. So don't worry, I'm going to be including that as well. So just for a little bit more information as well, right now I am just filming on an old iPhone that I have that was laying around the house. I can't actually use my iPhone that I use every day. I think I have like the 13 or something, and it definitely has better quality, but my storage is too much, and for some reason my videos and photos will not transfer to my computer, so I've been stuck using this one. That is why I wanted to get a camera to be able to use the SD card, and it's a lot easier to upload. I also wanted the quality to be at least better than this iPhone here, but I will let you be the judge of that. If I need to, I can definitely send it back, but let's get into the full review. Let's get into just opening the box and showing you what it comes with. Alrighty, so let's just start off with the camera alone. It does look pretty crisp and clean. I will say, however, it is a very light camera. The battery is already in it, and it doesn't really add much weight to it at all. And there's that flip out screen that it comes with. And this is just the regular lens that's on it right now. This lens actually doesn't come off. I thought that it did because it comes with that extra wide angle lens, but actually you just put the wide angle lens on top of it. One thing that I wanted to mention as well that I thought was a little bit weird is it actually doesn't come with a lens cover for this lens. Now the wide angle lens that it comes with a double cover. So it covers the front of it and it covers the back of it. But unless you're constantly having that one screwed on, which it does make the camera a lot wider and bigger. If you're carrying it around like that, then you have a lens cover, but if you don't have that on, then it's kind of just willy-nilly, and that's what it'll be looking like. It does come with a bag and it's pretty soft inside, but honestly, I would have loved if they put an extra lens cap on here because I'm very paranoid. I'd like to keep my things nice and scratch-free, so I think that's one of the negatives that I have to say about it so far. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on for you guys so you can see that startup. Looks very old-fashioned, like a camcorder that my mom used to have filming for my soccer games. But that's kind of what it looks like all together. I'll go ahead and do it around one more time. Okay, so this little part right here is where you can plug in the microphone, and I think the lower one is for the charger to connect to. So I think that means if your batteries run out and they're currently charging and you're in the middle of filming a video, that way you can just plug in the power directly to the camera so you can still film. Now, I'm not 100% positive about that, but I will check that out as well. Let's move on to that wide angle lens. Like I said, it does come with those lens covers, which is good. Let me just go ahead and take them off so that way I can show you. So that's what that looks like. Let's get into what's in the box now. All right, the first thing that I pulled out was the charger for the batteries. You can charge both batteries at the same time, which is nice. And it doesn't actually come with a square, so you need to have that as well to be able to plug it into an outlet. Comes with an extra battery. Right now, the other battery is actually in the camera, so that's why I'm not showing it. It comes with an instruction manual as well. It's kind of hard to see because it is pretty bright here. But let's see if I can get it to focus. Next, it does come with a little lens cloth, and then here is that microphone that it comes with, and the microphone plug-in as well. So you connect that to the microphone, and then you would connect this to the camera. Here's that little USB I was talking about. You can put in your SD card right there, and then it can go directly into your computer, which is nice and handy. All right, so that's it for what's inside of the box, but I did forget to mention as it does come with an SD card as well. I already have it plugged in along with the other battery. Something else that I noticed that was a little bit weird was the Amazon listing in the details tab for this camera. It says the age range is for kids. So I'm not sure if they're kind of hiding that information so that way people buy it and then they're like, oh, well, the quality's not that great because it is meant for a kid age range. I'm not really sure. Take that as you will. But I just wanted to add that. And I did open the box just a few days ago, kind of to look at the camera, read the instruction manual, see what kind of options that it does have. One thing that I did hear about when looking up videos for a good camera, a good starting camera at least, is to make sure that a camera has autofocus. And when I did look into the camera and looked at the settings, it does come with an autofocus. I'm just going to list off the options it has. It looks like this is for the record feature. It says rec resolution, white balance. There is a filter option, but it is just like kind of weird colors. I looked into that earlier. Exposure settings, metering mode, which I'm not sure what that is. Sharpness settings, video quality I have set to high. iOS, time watermark, recording audio. More settings, it said that there's an image rotation. I have that turned off. Icon display, video focus mode. Like I said, I have that in autofocus. Wi-Fi, which I'm not really sure why I would need Wi-Fi to connect to the camera. If you'd like to explain that, please leave that below. Reset Wi-Fi, light source frequency, LED indicator, auto screensaver, auto power off, button prompt, on/off music, language, time format, time set, date set, format, device info, factory reset. So that's all the settings that it has on there. I just kind of wanted to go over that, even like the additional like date, time, whatever, just so you kind of get a glimpse of what it offers. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this camera so that way I can show you the quality and we can go over a few more things as well.
Alrighty, so here is that camera quality. It does not have the wide angle lens on it yet. It's just the basic lens that it comes with. I think the quality looks like in the viewfinder, that's where I'm looking right now, but it looks pretty decent, I would say. Not technically like my new iPhone camera that I have, but it's not the worst that I've seen for sure. I do believe if you're going to be using this camera, you're going to have some good lighting, even if it's just like a window that you're kind of propped in front of. And now let's go over to the wide angle lens. So now that that is attached, you can definitely tell it does a good job with getting the wideness of the room. The quality as well, it still looks pretty decent. It doesn't look like it really affected the quality at all. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera to different rooms in the house since all of the rooms that we do have here, it seems like they're all different kind of quality of lighting. I think it's important as well to judge the darkness of a room to see if the quality of the video will still be up to par. Okay, so right now we're in one of my kids' rooms. This room actually gets the least amount of light in the house. It is facing completely away from the sun. Right now I do have the camera set up in front of the window, so it is getting a little bit of light, but it's not as much as the room that I was in before. I'm not too sure of how that video quality looks like right now. I can try to kind of look into the viewfinder. Again, I feel like the details are kind of washed out a little bit, but I don't think it's too bad. Okay, so this is definitely a big change. So if your filming area is in front of a window, I don't know if this camera would necessarily be the best for you. Let me try to like auto focus it. No, yeah, so just from turning around and sitting in front of the window instead, it seems like the quality of the video has gone down significantly. This was probably going to be the brightest area of the house. I do have like a sliding glass door, window there, window in the kitchen. The window from where I was actually filming at is a pretty big open area. So I thought this was going to be actually a lot brighter, but it seems like this area, even with all the windows, you can kind of see that it's washed out back here a little bit. Oh, my hand looks like super pasty. But when I bring it back, it looks a lot better. It's so weird though, because it looks like it keeps like adjusting and it can't really focus that well. I have tried to refocus it multiple times, but maybe I have to be like closer or something, but it seems like it can't focus with the amount of light that is coming into the room. So it does look like my first battery is already dying. I see the little red line on there. That kind of sucks though, because it has only been about 45 minutes. It does take me a while to get my words together, and sometimes I do have to say things multiple times, but this will be the perfect opportunity to take out that battery and then also plug in the camera to see if it actually charges just by itself, because that would actually be pretty handy. So let's see if we can get that to work. We are back to where we were, and like I was saying, the battery was dying, so I decided this was the perfect time to try to see if it would connect to the camera and charge from there instead of using the batteries. Good news though, I took the battery out. Here's both of them for proof. It is charging by itself, just hooked up to the camera and then to the outlet that I have right here. So that is literally perfect, because if you're in the middle of filming a video and if you're anything like me, I do not want to stop to have to charge my dang batteries to be able to keep going. There's plenty of times that I have to repeat myself a million times before I get the words out correctly. And if you're just starting off as well, like that's probably an issue that you're going to have to. So having a battery that only lasts about 45 minutes wouldn't really do it for me. But since I'm able to connect the camera directly to that charger and then have it directly into my outlet, it is perfect. Anyways, let's go ahead and test the mic settings that are on it. I think I might have to actually turn on the mic settings on the camera, so I'll go look into that and let you know as well. But I'm going to go ahead now and plug the mic in and see the difference of the quality of sound. Okay, so this is now the audio with the mic attached. When I was going through the settings, I didn't see anything actually that said like engage microphone or anything. So I think once you just plug it in, then it just starts working for you, but I'm not too sure. I can't really hear the audio right now until I upload it to my computer. So you let me know, does this sound better than before, or does it sound worse? Does it sound pretty much the same? Let me know below. So I did just unplug that microphone. Tell me, can you hear any differences? Okay, so here's the mic attached again. I'm talking at the same exact voice level as well. Let me know, like I said a million times, if you do hear that difference. When I was playing with the camera earlier, I didn't really notice that much of a difference, but maybe when I upload it now, maybe I wasn't doing something right. I don't know, but when I do upload it, I'll be able to hopefully see if there is a big difference or not. Okay, so basically to wrap up this video, I'm just going to explain the things that I kind of don't like about the camera and then the things that I do like. The things that I don't like, I think the main thing is it not coming with a lens cover for that main lens. So if you'd like to have a lens cover on, you do need to have that wide angle lens put on there and then have the cover that comes with that on top of it. That's kind of inconvenient because it does make the camera a lot bulkier, and if you're trying to travel or take it with you, it's not something that you could just fit right into your purse. I think another thing too is the quality of the video. Just from looking in the viewfinder, it doesn't look like it's anything spectacular, which is not what I was expecting anyways, but just from the quality of that, I feel like they could have made it better for $150. You see all these phones nowadays that have these amazing quality pictures, and it's just the camera on the phone. These phones are going for like $900, but it's the functionality of the phone. It's not just based off the camera. So I would say that they probably could have made the quality just a tad bit better. Like I said, if you don't have that good natural lighting, or if you don't have like a ring light or something, then I think you're pretty much shit out of luck with this camera. And I will say, just for right now, I didn't really like the mic quality just from the previous videos that I've made. If I do, however, switch that opinion when I'm uploading these videos and kind of viewing that mic quality, I will let you know. But for right now, the mic quality didn't really do it for me. I didn't really hear a difference in it. But if I have a different opinion, then I will post something right here. If not, that is pretty much it for the dislikes of the camera. And so now on to the things that I do like about this camera. The main thing that I like is basically having that power source, being able to plug it into the camera and then into an outlet nearby instead of using those batteries. That is an A+ for me, 100%. I love that feature. Another thing that I do like about this camera is all the accessories that it does come with. I really do love that it comes with that wide angle lens. I think it makes the video or quality look a lot better, just having it not so like cropped in. I do like that it comes with a carrying case with a super soft inside. It seems like you can pretty much put all of your stuff in there and carry it with you. And I do like that it comes with 2 batteries instead of just one. That makes it pretty convenient if you do have to film somewhere else and you can't take like the power cord with you or something, or you have nowhere to plug it into. At least you have those 2 batteries, so that way it'll last you a bit longer. I do appreciate that they do give you an SD card, and they do provide this to be able to put the SD card in and then plug it into your computer. But I do think for now, until I'm editing all the clips and whatnot, that's all the opinions that I can really say about it. If you do, however, have any other opinions, please let me know down below. Should I keep this camera? Should I return it? Should I still just keep filming on my old iPhone? You guys let me know. If you did like the video, I really hope that you stick around. This is just the beginning of my channel. I'm going to be doing all sorts of kinds of things, so if you would stick around, I would really appreciate that. If you have any opinions, comments, anything else, or any kind of questions about the camera as well, please let me know down below. I will be sure to answer any kind of questions that you have. I really hope that this video is helpful for you and maybe a deciding factor if you're going to get this camera. Anyways, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye!